Okay, welcome back to game 1 of match 2, day 2. First off, we're going to be seeing GG versus GR4 today. There's going to be a magician coming out here as well, but of course we reach out running bomber for the tie. Okay, on towards the game we go. We're going to be seeing Pepe spawning by the corner 2-story right here. It seems like Kuta is nearby as well, but 18 is immediately running in towards basement, which is a bit of a surprise for me as well. Basement strategy for game 1 of match 2 for today. We're still trying to look around, but does Pepe realize that there actually is a magician in basement? It seems like he does not realize, so we're going to be changing targets here immediately. Magician did such a good job, but if you get found, he's over. It's over for GG, to be fair. Now, Fulan on the other hand though, playing the lawyer here, we're going to be able to get a double pallet down, but this is quite, for me this is considered as a short pallet area, because even if lawyer vaults over that, oh, he didn't get a hit there because of the movement speed boost. That's the second time that has happened, my lord. Oh my lord. Okay, but Fulan's still rotating around quite tight corner areas here. Pepe will be able to catch up quite fast, as the Sandria does have quite a lot of unlimited dashes here to use, but we did get stuck there for just a little bit while. But rotating straight towards the pallet here. Kuto is also nearby as the first officer, but do you really want to bring it towards the first officer now at all times? We are going to be able to vault over, but once again, the speed boost is absolutely insane from Sandria. Now, 4-man elimination is 35%. It's 90 seconds in towards the game, but since everyone was rotating early game, that abnormal there is going to come into play. That's kind of why I said, are you sure you want to rotate in straight towards Kutao? Because it's a lot of all of them brings abnormal now, really. But from what I'm seeing here as well, Pepe on the other hand, still trying to scout out for Kuta, but Kuta being on the inner depths of that corner area near the locker, we'll be coming in for the before half rescue, but we didn't get that shadow leap, so we'll go straight into cooldown right now. Maybe it will let, no, there's no way, Kuta double down. Okay, never mind. I thought that was actually lawyer. I thought that was actually first officer right there just for a quick second. But like, seeing the cipher machine progress here as well though, it's not too bad. We also do see that Fulan has a coffin on him, but we probably should coffin here immediately. Seems like we're not able to coffin here immediately. Let's see where the coffin is, because the coffin is currently at the corner. It's at the 2-story hotel right now. It's a hotel currently. Kuta has to rotate away from here immediately. It's going to be an 8 second, but 8 seconds from corner to corner isn't fast enough for Pepe to traverse around this map. For Sandra in general, probably you need a good odd 15 seconds. I would say fastest is definitely 15 seconds, but with a lawyer on the 2-story area, we most likely will be throwing the pallet down, but it seems like Pepe got the upper hand here, but we did miss that shadow dash once again, getting the speed boost here, wanting to rotate back in straight towards the 2-story area, but seems like the pallet here would be the only viable. No, never mind, there goes down Fulan. It's okay. Look, all 5 cipher machine has been decoded. All 5 cipher machine definitely has been decoded right now. We are only missing 1 cipher machine, which is 70% left. Well, 2 cipher machines are 70% left, but at least we got our 3 cipher machines done for the guaranteed tie. Now, as long as PB Chat doesn't get scouted out here, everything should be overall fine, but we are still looking around right now. Who will become the next immediate target? No, we're gonna have normal. The 83% cipher machine went down by 40. So if we do our normal elementary school maths correctly, that's a minus 40 on normal there. But anyways, Kuta becoming the next chase. We're going to TP back here immediately. It seems like 18 did a really good job on countering the shadow dances, but with this teleportation back immediately as well though, it's a bit unfortunate, but at least it's a magician that's being chased is what I would like to say, because if it's a magician that's being chased, then we can simply use a wand for a shadow, but we most likely won't be dashing over there just yet. That's going to be a normal hit register. They're quite early on, and magician on the other hand will be able to vault over that one, but Pepe still does have shadow dances left to use, but magician, once again, that's going to be another. Where did magician go? Oh, magician ran backwards. I didn't see it as well. My lord, magician kind of just blended it in towards the background. But like, look at the cipher machine progress. We're only missing 1 cipher now, and first officer is able to come into rescue is what I would like to say. Where is Embalmer? Embalmer looks quite close towards the Cypher machine. I won't, well, no, well, actually, no, he's not close towards the chair. That's good news. But Embalmer will be stopped by the Sandria. I think that's the only issue. Embalmer being stopped by Sandra here will hurt quite a bit. Cypher machine decoding progress is currently at 43%, but by the time that the... Oh, didn't get a hit right there. That's nice. Still trying to play my games here for as long as possible. But the time that... Oh, beautiful flywheel. Hey! Okay, there's so many things happening. Sorry. There's so many things happening for me right now. We aren't going to teleport back just yet, but we are playing mind games. We shall getting the Terror Shock hit down right there as well. More or less, I feel like Magician is going to be the one that goes into rescue. More or less. Well, not Magician, sorry. The first officer. A Magician will have to finish that Cypher machine at 43%, but at least this is an Embalmer first chair. But Embalmer doesn't have borrowed time, so... we're kind of screwed. We are kind of screwed. First officer will have to at least body block. But with Pepe's side right now, he's doing such great map control. He's basically forcing the survivors to change targets all the time. Barely getting the hit right there. Nearly getting the hit right there, but that's going to be a blink down there immediately. Now, this is going to be the second chair for Magician. First officer most likely won't be able to make it towards the chair anymore. For myself here, I probably would just chair Magician near the nearest chair, because like if first officer didn't get the rescue, then that means he's not going to make it there within 30 seconds time and you can go out to look for him immediately. But we are on the other hand going to go look for Embalmer now. Okay, so we decided to chair the Magician near the Embalmer just because we want to change targets here immediately. Embalmer is not dead just yet, but we have another Shadow Dance to, well, Shadow Leap to catch up. That's going to be a self-heal, and the other two survivors are going to try force open the Cypher machine right now. That's not a bad plan, but there's nothing here for the Embalmer to use. 8 second invincibility, but it seems like it's going to be over right now. Pepe also kind of a faulty Shadow Leap right there. The Cypher machine is not primed just yet, but it seems like we'll be forced popping the Cypher right now. We're going to have, well... it's still a guaranteed 3-man elimination. I would even dare to say it's a 4-man elimination because it's a Sandra we're talking about. But if it's one person per exegage, then 4-man elimination is going to be quite low. So let's see here right now. We're going to be seeing Kuta crouching down right there as the first officer trying to buy as much time as possible. Meanwhile, the Magician is going to go straight towards where Embalmer got chaired just to open that gate near Umbrellas. Well, that's not Umbrellas, actually. Is that Umbrellas? No, that's Lantern. Yeah, Lantern Gate. I'm going to call that Lantern Game from now on. But from what I'm seeing here as well, though, we got half a football. Lovely. So that's our end game. Half a football is our end game. We're going to pull the football right upstairs right now because you can't really pull it if Sandra sees you. For 18's main priority really... okay. Very nice juke. That's a brilliant juke. I won't lie about it being such a brilliant juke, but having a little bit of a ball remaining right now, 18 being able to rotate straight towards the pallet, didn't get a hit right there because of the remaining of the balls, but let's congratulate the 3-man elimination here for Pepe, moving on towards second half. Okay, second half we go. We're going to be seeing Sam with Blink Sandria. I mean, Sam didn't really practice Sandra that much, so I do understand where the Blink is coming from. With that 3-man elimination from Pepe, all our survivor needs to do is a tie, so let's get on towards the game. So what are we seeing? We are seeing a Saw spawning a little bit closely towards hotel right now. Meanwhile, this is actually gonna go from the stairway up. For Saw's side though, probably getting the pallet down will be first and foremost. It's gonna be a slow pallet breaking here coming from the Hunter side, but at least it's a slow pallet breaking, let's say. For this on the other hand, ooh, that was very close to be a hit over the window or even perhaps a terror shock. But whoa. Right. At least Seer still has an owl, so let's just pretend that the first hit never registered. And also the owl also came back on time, so it's okay. It's okay. We didn't get a hit right over the pallet there, but even if Seer gets hit, it doesn't matter. He has an owl for later on, but owl did come out right now. Meanwhile, we are still trying to stall for as much time as possible. Didn't get any hit over there, but we are going to play quite a bit of pallet mind games here. We do have Blink soon, but Seer going down with no owl now. Seer also didn't charge any owl at all earlier on in towards the game. We probably will be cheering outside straight towards the first officer Cypher, just so he can't decode anymore. But knowing that the psychologist is also nearby right now, it is quite a fast down, but the Cypher machine is, you know, is enough. considering the fact that Sandra also doesn't have a teleport here, but we are gonna get a hit. Meanwhile, Officer is gonna go get a no damage rescue. Can we dance back on time? We couldn't. Sadly, the shadows actually disappeared here. Now, we also don't have shadow dance, so Sam will be forced to do a basic here from that area and to blink out. I mean, this blink is well worth it, but Disa getting stuck there. If Disa didn't get stuck there, he definitely would have gotten over the pallet, and the rebound by kite containment is huge. But that didn't happen, so let's not talk about hypotheses, shall we? Hypotheticals, shall we? Not hypotheses, sorry. With a first officer, no damage rescue, still having 2 watches on his hands, he definitely would be able to come in once again. But the only issue is you've no borrowed time, so even after Seer gets rescued, what would happen is most likely we didn't get a hit there, but it was close. Sure, hitbox once again. We didn't get a hit there, but it was close. We're gonna get a hit right there, right now, immediately. And most likely, even if officer, oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Wanted order was on officer, so the moment that Sam saw the wanted order on first officer, he knew. Okay, the one running to me is actually this here, not first officer. But knowing where first officer is still, we still do have Shadow Strike to use, right? We still do have Shadow Strike here to use. So by the time that we actually catch up straight towards the officer, I'd say more or less, he'd be dead. That's gonna be a charge attack hit, but officer actually just vaulted over. Instead, we're gonna try get out of the range right now. The moment we're out of the range, there's still one more watch for officer to use though, so that's gonna be the second watch there immediately. We are not able to get a normal hit right there as we mind gamed ourselves. But it's a tie game. It seems like it's a tie game for me. So that means a 3-man elimination here, so it's quite hard for him to be able to do much right after this. We did vault over. That's quite of a small vault. And Cypher Machine is done. The Cypher Machine is done. Seer could make his, well, not Seer, Acrobat could make his way towards the chair. But for Storm right now, his main goal most likely is, okay, I need to break that pallet and I need to get that teleport up ready to go. But it seems like Storm doesn't want to break the pallet instead, which is a little bit of a noof moment for me. Acro is nearby. We are going to try scout for Acrobat here. Seems like we will be able to find Acrobat, but Simon's gonna go straight towards the psychologist instead. Psycho knowing this as well though, it's not that much of a great idea right now. Not be able to see where psychologist's footprint is. I think he just barely saw, but Psycho already rotated such a huge distance away, so I didn't really see the footprints left by the psychologist. I mean, this was before the footprints patch, so the footprints are quite, how do I say, are quite fadey here instead of bright colored. So as a bomb player, who bomb players are known to be blind, fair enough. Can't blame Sam here. We are going to be going straight towards Tossing here, but that's going to not be a pallet zone, surprisingly. We're starting a completely new Cypher Machine here. We're deciding not to break the pallet as well. But with a teleport, we're going to teleport back, but it seems like we teleport towards the wrong area. Didn't get a hit on Psychologist still, which is a little bit unfortunate. Blink is ready, but we cannot use Blink here no matter what happens. 2 seconds left until the next Shadow Leap. And it seems like we're going to be doing a Leap of Faith and getting a Psycho right there. Now, there are 2 options. First option is we chair Psychologist right back towards that Cypher Machine. We are going to do that. Okay, it's best to do that, let's say. But first officer getting a syringe right after being healed by Acrobat. It does hurt quite a bit though, doesn't it? Knowing from this side as well, Acrobat is able to get a Cypher Machine done. Are we going to kick that Cypher Machine, I wonder? We aren't, but we see that it's a 2-choose-1 right now. It's a 2-choose-1 situation. No one is at the exit gate, and the survivors are quite close towards each other. With Sam's endgame knowledge, she could potentially get a 3-man elimination here, but we just have to see. We just have to see. Who are we going to hit? We're going to hit Psychologist. Nice. Psycho gets up, but guess what? We're going to go for Ihua instead. We're going to go for Ihua right now, right here, this moment. Who cares about Psychologist anymore? Where I'm going to go for the first officer that I was chasing earlier. Oh, hey, that teleport's done. Hey, you didn't need to teleport there, Sam. I didn't need to teleport there. Didn't get a hit over. Okay, that's fine. Didn't get a hit over. Okay, that's fine. We are going to get a normal hit down here immediately, but Acrobat opening the gate takes quite a bit of time. But do we still have tinnitus? We still do. We actually still do have tinnitus. Okay, good news. But we're turning quite closely towards the exit gate. So for Acrobat here, Acrobat will be spotted out. It seems like for Psychologist, she is going to make her way back here as well to get first officer rescued. But with this side as well, we are the blink. We're gonna TP back here immediately, but the blink. Okay, we have the double back. We have the double back. It seems like Psycho is actually making his way straight towards Officer right now. Officer getting rescued right there, but both of them are gonna go run their separate ways. It seems like for Sam, he won't be able to find the... He won't be able to find the psychologist anymore, but knowing that side as well, Acrobat is also running straight towards the dungeon. Sam, a bit of a blunder with the blink right there, but at least we got over the pallet. Now, do we see where Acrobat is? We do see where Acrobat is, but we're gonna chair instead. We are going to be cheering here instead, so it's going to be a tie for TE. Let's congratulate the tie here. Moving on. Wait. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? It seems like the dungeon's right there. We're gonna jump. We're gonna hit out. Oh, we crawling. Oh, we didn't crawl in. Okay, moving on. Wow. Okay.